Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the earnings for Nio, and we will talk about all you need to know about Nio. Nio declared its earnings and the stock was down for about 10%. Nio beat its revenue. The EPS is more or less the same, but it missed on guidance. Nio is one of those stocks, one of those Chinese electric vehicle. There are a lot of them, but Nio happens to be the leading one that people were comparing or still comparing it to Tesla. A lot of people believe that, okay, Nio is the new Tesla or Tesla of China. However, what Nio has consistently failed to deliver is on deliveries. Deliveries are not near anything to talk about Tesla. Nio stock price is down for about year to date about 40%. Nio has been one of those stocks that during the lockdown it actually did very well. I recall that the first time I bought Nio, I actually bought Nio for about $38 or so, and the first set of Nio stocks that I owned, that I sold them over $55. But guess what? Till date, Nio, I think the highest Nio has been was about $60 or so, and it has plummeted the last year. In fact, over a year and a half, the stock has been down, still coming down. With the guidance miss, it's actually dropped about 10%. A lot of people who one way or the other missed the rise of Tesla stock price, they felt, oh, we could use Nio to be the new Tesla, or Nio could repeat the same thing or could do the same thing that Tesla did in stock price, not knowing that Tesla was actually delivering and Tesla is actually not comparable to, you need to compare apple to apple. When you compare stocks, or even if they are in the same industry, you don't just say, okay, this is Nio, this is Tesla. You need to look at detail, what Tesla is doing and what Nio is doing. You need to also look at their balance sheet to see, especially for electric vehicle, on deliveries, the batteries, how people are receiving it, how people are using it. Tesla just opened the factory in Germany. Tesla has biggest factory in China. It has another one, couple in the US. Some are still under construction. Nio is there's big gap between Nio and Tesla. There's a lot of enthusiasm, exuberance around the young, energetic CEO of Nio that is making Nio to be more like a lifestyle. They have a lifestyle arena where a Nio car owner can come around with family. It's promoting Nio to be like a luxury lifestyle, and a lot of young people in China, they see him as one of the millennium championing, a luxury vehicle lifestyle, and all, with that kind of stylish, energetic, it brings in a lot of young people who have interest, developing interest, who wants to feel like, oh, they are using a luxury vehicle, or something that gives you pride. They have so much pride in it. But however, the stock price is not doing that. The stock price has just continued to down. It's nosediving. These days, that the price, I think stock price is about $19 or so, but it is not, you might just think, oh, it is cheap, or, depending on how you look at it. If you look at just the price and you see that the price is down, you might think, oh, it's the time to buy it. You really need to understand where Nio is coming from. Let's actually look at the details for the earnings and some of the information around Nio as well. We will also then have a look at the balance sheet. We will look at the chart to see what Nio is doing on the chart. I'm talking about technical chart. Neo revenue is the actual is 1.5 billion. The estimated was 1.52 billion. The EPS is 0.16. The estimate is more or less the same. Okay, it missed on the guidance, but then the share price is down for about 10%. Year to date, it is down 40%. Deliveries of vehicle in fourth quarter 2021 is over 25,000. 25,034. That's in fourth quarter 2021. But overall, in 2021, deliveries were 91,429, representing an increase of 109.1% from 2020. Let's have a look at the balance sheet now. The balance sheet, the income statement, the financial statement overall, the income statement, balance sheet, and free cash flow. Then we will have a look at the technical chart to see price action. We will be able to determine whether Neo at the price that it is now, whether it's a buy. You will use your own metric. I use mine. I have Neo already. I have bought a lot of dip on Neo, average down. However, I am not adding any Neo to my portfolio anymore. Even in our fund at Elite Pro, we're not adding Neo. But we will just, do some checks for you to see. So, guys, we are looking at details for Neo. Neo, the previous close before the last day was $21.98. The market cap for Neo is 36.29 billion. The P ratio is not applicable. They're not making money, so that's what it means, really. The EPS is it negative. So this more or less tells you about Neo already before we even get into the financial statement. Of course, Neo is not paying dividend. The 52 weeks range is $13 to $55. Let's have a look at the financials. Under the financial, we will look at the income statement, and we're here. This is the income statement from 2018: 4.9 billion, 5 billion, less about 8 billion. And in 2020, 16. Well, there's a big jump from 2019 to 2020, and trailing 12 months. I expect the 2021 to have been uploaded, which is just what came out 2 days ago. However, revenue, cost of revenue, it's also growing. Here it's more or less double as well. But not, yeah, about 75%. Let's have a look at, okay, operating expenses. Look at the operating expenses. Look at the total revenue. Their operating expenses is over 9 billion. The gross profit, they're not making money. It's as simple as that. It's obvious. This operating income is negative. Is negative. Let's have a look at the balance sheet. The balance sheet from 2018 to 2020, you can see from 18, 14, they were actually down here in total assets, 54. But then the total liability is here is stated as 27 billion. Let's have a look at the cash flow, but you can have a look at other details under the balance sheet. But my interest is to look at the cash flow. Let's have a look at cash. Let's see if they're liquidity. If they're liquid, trailing 12 months, it's negative. Guys, you can see why Neo stock price has been plummeted the last, over a year. Free cash flow. Let's have a look at free cash flow. It's negative, zero, minus 86, 8. Guys, it's negative. Now you can see why the Neo has all the hype. It has all the information, has all the exuberance and all that. But if you have all the exuberance, you have energetic CEO, you're promoting yourself, but you're not making money. Big investors will not invest. It will not invest. Coupled with the fact that this is the Chinese stock, listed under the US stock exchange. It is the Chinese stock, and the risk of being delisted, the risk of, that the balance sheet is not properly audited, there's no independent, those those noise around Chinese, I mean, those negative things about Chinese stocks and all that. This, I mean, if you look at the Alibaba is actually making money. The balance sheet is superb. But when you compare such, Alibaba is also Chinese. But in this scenario, with Neo, with all the negative things around China and Chinese stocks, now, for the stock itself to not be making money, the company itself is not making money. That's what it means. Let's have a look at the technical chart, the price action. Let's see what the price action will tell us. So, guys, we are looking at Neo. This is Neo technical chart, daily chart. And as you can see, let me start by drawing a, a resistance zone support that I can see here. Is currently sitting on the support. We are trading slightly above 20-day moving average, but below 50-day moving average. As you can see, it was trending down. We can see higher low, lower, higher, lower high, and he got to this place, he started consolidating here, or in fact, it's more like trading within a channel here. So, and then he broke this down. When he broke this down, it came down to about, wow, $13. That was the lowest. It came down to about $13. But however, it actually gap up to about $17. See, there's one thing I keep saying about gap up and gap down. This gap has to be filled one way or the other. So, meaning whether now or later, this gap has to be filled, meaning it has to come down to around that $13 again. Um, and we are here, the 50-day moving average actually serves as resistance there. But on the earnings, because it missed on the guidance, it dropped about 10%, sitting on the support here. The market is closed now. When the market open, whether it will break this support down and go further down, or it will bounce back from this support, we don't know yet. The market is closed. Let's have a look at it on a weekly chart. On a weekly chart, you can see this chart that you're looking at is very similar to a lot of EVs and other stocks that came up just during the lockdown or slightly or just before the lockdown. They went all up and down. Now you can see Neo has been trending down for over a year now. It has been, yeah, look at it. Neo has been trending down from the high of 66 or so, and that was sometimes last year. Was it last year or yeah? Let's have a look at it. Um, you see, it actually broke on this broke out of this channel, then came back in. Now it is just we're trading below 20-day moving average on a weekly chart. Let's have a look at what Neo has actually dropped from the all-time high, not even the recent high, from the all-time high. Neo has actually dropped from the all-time high of 66.99. It has dropped about 80%, 80%. And but from the from the 52 week high, from the 52 weeks high, which is $55, I think, from 52 weeks high, Neo has um, dropped to date. It has dropped about 63%. But year to date, it has dropped 40%. Guys, you have to be very careful on buying, adding Neo to your portfolio. I would say if you're watching Neo, why don't you just be patient? You might buy it a little bit higher than the price that it is now. Let Neo break up this and be above 20-day moving average on a weekly chart. And on a daily chart, it is better to wait for Neo to be trading above 50-day moving average. That is above this resistance. That would be around 25. That tells you that it's about, it's a reversal has happened. It's about to start going
on a bullish move. Otherwise, guys, it could just be consolidating or trading within this channel for some time. You know, good luck.
Seen the technical chart, we have seen the price action, we have seen the balance sheet on Nio. Please do your own valuation, use your own metric, be cautious, except you are just buying Nio for the first time. The price might look, but for a lot of people who owns Nio stock, they are in negative. Trust me, a lot of people will be in negative on this stock, given what this stock has done in the last 2 years. Anyway, be careful to not just buy stocks because you watch a YouTube channel, somebody's talking about Nio. Be sure it is good for your own portfolio. Thank you for watching this channel. Please call again.